the most important thing is setting up the infrastructure to collect the data from the assets that you have already in the factory. For many people, the idea of Industry 4.0 is a little intimidating if you've got an existing plant. If you're building a brand new one, there are lots of people who will sell you solutions, integrated solutions that will do it all, but that's not the reality for most people. They have equipment with different levels of connectivity, different levels of support for different protocols, and they have to get in there and somehow figure out how to extract that information. Redline's specialization has always been about communication. So we have a lot of products that can talk many protocols that can get into your existing machines, expose that information, make it available over Ethernet for use in the rest of your enterprise. And even products that can take I/O modules so that you can take inputs from machines that either don't have a PLC or maybe have a PLC that's older and has all the communication ports in use. So even your legacy equipment can be incorporated into your data collection network. Well, there are many benefits. The first thing you can do, and it's often not really seen as part of the Industry 4.0 vision, but you can actually just visualize that information on the shop floor. Enormous efficiency advantages can come from just providing information to the operators as to what's going on their machines, which is why we have a product called the Productivity Station that takes this data, again, extracted in over 300 different protocols, and visualizes it on a large screen television. But Industry 4.0 is about more than local display. It's about taking that data, moving it up in the supervisory systems to enable you not only to drive efficiency, to drive utilization, and also to sequence the assets that you have in your factory so that you can better schedule your demand to meet your customer requirements. Well, I think there's a tendency to think of the connected factory in Industry 4.0 as making sort of everything available to everybody from anywhere. So you have this vision of getting on your iPad and looking at the status of even a sensor on the factory control network. I think that makes a nice demo, but it's really not the reality of many people's vision for security in their enterprise. Really, it's about making sure the right data is exposed at the right layers in the business to the right people. And having the right infrastructure in place with the right security, the right data concentration is very important if you're going to maintain that security. We tend to view our products as sort of communication nexuses where you can bring together information and then expose upward to the next layer in the hierarchy, be it the factory or the enterprise or even the supply chain, the correct information in the correct format that is required by that client, by that layer above. You don't want to expose everything to everybody, or yeah, nice demo, but soon you find some script kiddie who's hacking into your control system. It's not good news. I think experience is the key thing. I mean, the industrial market is typically pretty conservative because in the end, factories have to keep running, product has to keep being manufactured. And Redline, I think, is pretty excited about the connected factory concept because it's really what we've always been about. We've been about connecting components and control panels serially and then over Ethernet for years and years and years. So to now see that expanded between, from connecting the components to connecting cells, to connecting entire factories, to connecting entire enterprises, it's a natural step for us. So I think experience is what matters because in the end you need a vendor you can trust.